Hello again. My name is Jerb or Yaku Jerb. Today I'm gonna have a look at this bronze diva player, Lemon Lime. Let me quickly read her thing. Yeah. Bronze Diva VOD review. I decided to learn Diva because I was getting tired of Zarya. Fair enough, no, like the more you know the better, so that's good. I heard that Diva is very hard to master, so I would like to try to get as good as I can with her. Yeah, she's pretty tough. I know that being a bronze player, I have a long way to go. This is my first Diva game in comp. I've watched quite a few guides. Obviously, first piece of advice: just keep practicing. Like your first game isn't gonna be perfect, but yeah. You said also edit. Watching it back now, and wow, there's a lot of issues, especially lack of peel and awareness. Well, I did see some of that. Disclaimer: I already watched over this VOD. Those definitely weren't your biggest mistakes, in my opinion. In my opinion, your biggest mistake was you didn't really take opportunities to be aggressive. As Diva, you can absolutely just assassinate one squishy and you miss a bunch of opportunities to do that, especially on enemy supports. Before we go on, I just quickly want to say for my channel, I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. If anyone actually is following this, I apologize. I've been on holiday, so I've just been super lazy. Sorry about that. I want to do more videos like this. Anyway, hope to upload more often. No promises. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh yeah, I always like to talk about team comp and map. First things first, team comp. Orisa Diva, really not a great combo. Like Orisa and Diva just have such little synergy. It really doesn't matter in bronze. In bronze, you can just kind of play whatever you want, or rather, whatever you're good at. It should be good enough. Then you've got Mercy Moira. That's good. Moira should be the one to keep you and Orisa alive. Really not great. I don't like that combo, but that's fine. And Mercy should be focusing on keeping the DPS alive, so and damage boosting them. So that's alright, something to be aware of. So if you need healing, try to go to Moira is the important thing. And as for the map, Temple of Anubis, a lot of high ground which you can exploit as Diva. This spot up here is a very, very nice place to set up at the start of the game. It allows you, if the enemy team want to go this way, you can just drop down on their back. If if there's someone up here, you can quickly fly over here and deal with them. And if they're going this way, yes, you can even go that way. Probably not the greatest idea, but yeah, just saying, this is a great spot. Other than that, there's still a lot of high ground that Diva can access, so I'd say Diva's a good pick on this map. Anyway, yeah, let's jump into things.
All systems operational. Diva, ready for combat.
So, I don't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty. There's a few things I noticed my first time watching this VOD. So first up, you're just flying around, and that's fine. Looks really fun, not gonna lie. But over here, it's not a big thing, but I will mention it. Your boosters are on cooldown, and there's enemies here that you might have wanted to fly to. Like, I don't think you should be flying at Farah right now, but that's just a bit of an inefficiency. Like, you don't want your cooldowns on cooldown, like, when the gates open. It's alright. Oh yeah, I missed it a little bit earlier, actually, as I was talking. I tend to do that, sorry. But I did see it on my first time watching through, and I wanted to point it out. So, when you see Rhine, yeah, so Fire Strike is one of the, like, there aren't a lot of things you need to eat as Diva, but Fire Strike is definitely one of the things you want to eat more often than not. So you missed this one. I also missed it because I was busy talking, but yeah, just always, or pretty much always eat the Fire Strikes. Fire Strikes and Moira Orbs are two things, like, they go through shields, they're annoying, just eat them. A lot of things you don't have to eat, especially if you've got a shield in front of you, but I want to highlight especially this one, Fire Strikes, you always want to eat. So yeah, you see that they're going to the right. This gives you two opportunities. First up, the one that I think you end up doing, you go up here and then kind of spam them from above, which I'll get back to that when we get to it. But there's another opportunity when Ryan starts moving in. These guys are gonna follow him in, McCree, Anna. So you actually have an opportunity, if you want, to quickly go and assassinate one of them as they're moving in. In this situation with the McCree and Anna, I mean, they can both stun you, so that's dangerous. Zarya could bubble whoever you're trying to kill. So against this team comp, it might not be the best idea, but I don't like this is bronze. You would get away with it, and it's doing stuff like that. You need to make the difference on your team, and it's stuff like that that really does make the difference. Now you could also go for the Pharah Mercy. Like D.Va is a pretty alright counter to Pharah Mercy, so that's something you could do. Anyway, so over here you boost up here, and then yeah, let's just watch what you do. You shoot your missiles at the Anna. So first of all, like your primary fire at this range is doing next to nothing. It's got a very widespread and damage fall off. But the rockets could actually legit get a kill. Like you were threatening the Anna, so that's pretty good. But even so, I would have personally liked to see you down here instead, pressuring the Rhine. Because you're definitely not gonna get a kill. The most you're gonna do is force the bubble, which is alright, but I definitely think you could have gotten more value by just staying down here and pressuring the Rhine. You drop down now and you do go for the Rhine. Could have definitely eaten there to try to keep your Torb alive. I don't think it would have, but it could have. Yeah, I hear someone behind you. Yeah, Farah and Mercy behind you. So that is a thing about sound. I always like to emphasize positional sound is so good. If you can hear someone behind you, it's like you've got an extra set of eyes on your back. Also, flying up here just really did nothing. It was a waste of 2 seconds and a cooldown. You would have been better just staying down here, honestly. Like the reason you want to be up here is so that you can shoot over the shields, but it's so high that D.Va does very, very little damage from up here. So it's not good for D.Va. If you had someone else who could get up here, it definitely makes sense. But I don't think it makes sense on D.Va. Anyway. Okay. Then Orion. I think just fly away. Yeah, that's what you do. So. Okay, so in this situation, you've lost 3 teammates. It's very, very, very unlikely for you to win the rest of the fight. I think you've even got like 1 coming back from spawn. Is it? Or is he already back? It would have been the Torb, who's now on Soldier, so maybe he's already back. Where is he? Ah, he's in spawn, never mind. So basically there's only 1 teammate in. Is the point I was getting to. So you've got basically no chance of getting the point. So that gives you 2 options, either die on point or get out. Instead, you go for this health pack. Yeah, let's let it roll. You go for this health pack, and that's another thing I like to talk about, especially important on tanks. If you're missing health, you want to give it to your healers as often as possible because they get ult charge from healing you. So taking this health pack is a bit inefficient, and apart from that, it's wasting time, giving these guys time to... Yeah, I think if we keep watching, shoot you in the back. Someone does shoot you in the back later on. Yeah, you could have been out already. So by this point, like if you didn't go for the health pack, I would have recommended not going for the health pack and just getting back here, so that you can deliver that health to your teammates and also just get out as soon as possible, because better teams like the Kree could have pushed up. Like they definitely don't need 4 on the point. Zarya could have also pushed up. Essentially, better teams could have already had you cornered here, so you would have had to go out, get out faster. Anyway, so you shouldn't have gone for the health pack there. That one also not... Oh yeah, you're just AFK for a while. I assume you're typing, maybe? I don't know what's going on here. Doesn't matter too much because the enemy is just walking here, but... I mean, it's not good. Then you go back here and idle a bit longer. No idea why.
Boosters engaged.
Yeah, I like you standing up here. You come up here for a bunch of times. Why do you want to stay up here? It's so that you can deal with anyone coming up to this archway, or you could drop down on anyone coming here, or you could drop down on anyone coming here. It's just a great position to stand. Kind of lose the Farah. I like that you go really aggressive on her. It's really good. You do get a kill on her, so that's really good. That is doing your job right there. So yeah, you see Ryan in here. You definitely want to go push him, and you do. So that's great. But in this situation, they've lost two. They've lost their Farah, and they've lost. I could have sworn they lost someone else as well. Someone in spawn. Yeah, they've lost their Kree, so they lost both of their DPS. So essentially, in my mind, that means your team should be able to just kill these guys because they're outnumbered. So what I would have done in this situation is literally just fly through Ryan's shield and kill the Anna. That's something you can do as Diva. Let's see what you do. You just spam and spam and spam, and like you're not gonna kill the Ryan as long as these two are on him. With two healers, that Ryan's not gonna die, but you have the ability to just fly through and kill these people. Kill Mercy, kill... accidentally pressed the go forward button. Where were we? Here we go. Okay, so you have the ability to just fly through Ryan's shield. What is all this? That looks cool. Is it alt? No, it can't be. I don't know. Something funky is going on here and I like it. But anyway, so I would have definitely recommended just flying through Ryan's shield and going for Anna. She might not die because Mercy might pocket her, but then you're occupying both healers, which would make your team's job of killing Ryan a lot easier. So that's definitely what I would recommend in this situation. Like, you're just spamming and, like, you could fly through your shield, like, because they're outnumbered. Like, or normally, if they had DPS there, you shouldn't, but because they're outnumbered, you can. But you just focus the Rhine, like, you don't... That's one thing you never really do. You never really focus their supports, and that's so important. Like, you could so easily kill this Anna if you wanted to. Just go fly into her, eat her sleep, and her nade probably, and unload your missiles into her face. Easy as that. Oh yeah, over here you missed the McCree ult completely. If you hear it's high tide, you need to look for where it's coming from, and as Diva, eat it. Like over here. Okay, where actually was McCree? Oh, there he is. Okay, so that's a hard one to eat, actually. You should have at least looked. You never even looked. Okay, so I don't think he's actually gonna get a kill here, so it's fine. Ooh, you could also... Well, you could have eaten both of those, the Grav and the Barrage. I'm not going to be as hard on you on that one. Like these two, the Barrage and the Grav. Okay, Barrage, you can miss like half of it easily, but you should eat half of it. The Grav is like so hard to eat, so I don't blame you on that. But the Deadeye, definitely, like that's your job to eat. Like Deadeye isn't something you can miss. These two you can miss, I don't blame you, but this one, like, you definitely shouldn't be missing. Yeah, I think you want to bomb here, but it's really not necessary. Like, before the bomb even goes off, as you'll see in a second. Before the bomb even goes off, your team gets 2 kills, so that's really an unnecessary bomb. You miss your ult, and also you were low on health, and like I said, like that gives fuel to your supports. If they had demeched you, because you were really low, so if they had demeched you, you could have ulted for your mech back, because it's either that or run back into spawn and switch. So then it would have been fine, but like, just saying, like, that was a bad ult. You never want to ult when the fight's basically already won, and over there it was. You come back up here and wait, I love it. Yeah, so it sounds like if I'm using my headphones, it sounds like soldiers all the way back right here. Oh, he's not. Okay, I misheard. He's here. Uh, is that your? Oh, it's your soldier. Okay, they don't have a soldier. I thought it was the enemy soldier. Never mind. I thought the enemy soldier was going on a flank. Okay, yeah, you definitely could kill that Farah, but I think in this situation it's better to focus the Mercy. Although the Farah's off, like if you hit her real like if you hit your missiles on her, then she's dead. But I think you need to know your skill, and I think it's more likely for you to kill the Mercy.
Routing power to forward carrier.
Yeah, you can hear a Reaper behind you. And Ryan, which you didn't see. But where's Reaper? Oh, he's like right behind you. Yeah, you should definitely be focusing on Reaper right now. I think that's what you're talking about from awareness, and instead you just fly up here for no reason. So over here, I really like what you start, but then you don't finish it up. You start by focusing the Mercy, and you get her so low. Like if you look at her health here, she's okay. Well, she's half. But you could totally just kill her here. Like use your rockets, chase her, but instead you get distracted, and you just stop chasing her here. Like you could have even interrupted the res. What's healing her? Like she's certainly she wouldn't be regening already. Where's Moira? Oh, they've got an Anna. Oh, she couldn't have. Mercy heals surprisingly quickly. Anyway, I definitely think you should have tried to finish up the Mercy there. You had the opportunity and you missed it. Instead, you go for this Reaper, which is fine, but you could have had Mercy there. That's all I'm saying. You're still ignoring Mercy. Like, why are you... If you can shoot at Mercy, or you can shoot at the person they're pocketing, always shoot at Mercy. Over here, you're demec'd, you're spamming, I like it. Not too much to say here. The demec as soon as possible, which is good. So yeah, also your Rhine is one. But if we go back like 3 seconds. Yeah, things happen really quickly. So over here, the only reason Ryan dies is because Moira coalesces, but you could have killed him. If right here, you see he's basically 1 health, or well, he's not 1, but this is like really low for Ryan to be. You should just be boosting behind him. So that just try to get behind this shield, essentially. Like that's what you should be doing right here, trying to secure the kill on the Rhine. But you never really do that. Yeah, like here he's so low, but if Moira wasn't using coalescence, he would have stayed alive there, but you could have killed him. Reaper behind. Good eat. You stop your defense matrix early for some reason. Couldn't eat all of his stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go fast. Oh yeah, I like what you did there. The moment you were shot in the back, you turned around in the defense matrix. That's a good reaction, even though you defense matrix the wall. That's fine. You come back up here, you wait. Yeah, over here, you could just kill him by shooting your missiles into his back. Instead, I think you go for a bomb, but that's like... Yeah, again, you got to this side of his shield for some reason. You could have just assassinated him from behind. Like I don't think they could keep him alive through your missiles and normal shots. And like if you kill Ryan here, their push is over. So even if you die doing that, like I think it's still worth it. Because like they can't push without their Ryan. I don't think you would have died, but I think like even if you did, it would have been worth it. Yeah, so here again, they've already lost their Zarya, which is also a really prime pick. I wouldn't feel the need to ult here. You do, but I don't think I would. I don't think this is a good ult. I think it's unnecessary. Like, okay, well, you did just lose your Mercy, so maybe it's not a bad ult, but I don't think I would have ulted. I don't think it was really... I would have saved it for later. You do get two big kills with that, so that's good, but even so... I think you had the fight without it. Your soldier's just popping off. Why are you letting him get away? He's all alone. You could just be challenging him. Like, yeah, fly out of his hammer range, but don't fly all the way away. Like, you could fly up here and continue shooting him, or, you know, whatever. But the point is, like, right now, Ryan is all alone. If Ryan's all alone, your team should be trying to kill him, because why not? No, who's gonna stop you? Instead, you get back, which is all right. Like, arguably, like, okay, it's good for your team to try to kill Ryan, but if you're the only one, which was possible if, like, Soldier didn't come out here, you would have probably not killed him. But with even one person's help, you could have killed Ryan easily. So maybe that's why you didn't wanna. Maybe you didn't trust your team to help you. But yeah, in which case, fair enough. It is bronze. You're holding up here again. You do see the Pharah missiles there. Then you saw G boops you down, but you go back up. I like it. You see Ryan there, and you go for him. That's good. Like, you don't want him to go uncontested. Like, he has Shatter. If he goes up here all alone, you could do some real damage. So it is really good that you're going for him. I would have eaten that orb, but actually not necessary because that orb's not doing anything, but I would have eaten it anyway. Oof. I'm in two minds. I would have personally gone a lot more aggressive, try to put more pressure on Ryan, but he's fly up here, which is a lot safer. So I think that's a good goal. I think that's a good goal. Yeah, I like that you try to keep him alive, even though Zarya beams him down. It's a good reflex to defense matrix him there. Yeah, you don't have much of target focus. I think that's something you can work on. Like, in this situation, like, if we just go back 4 seconds. Over here, okay, if we go back 2 more seconds, sorry about this. I wish there was like a go back 5 seconds button. That would be perfect. Anyway, so right here, you're focusing Ryan. Ryan's one. You could, if you keep focusing Ryan now, he's dead. So that's what I would recommend. Instead, you switch your priority to Zarya, but now you're shooting at Zarya. Zarya's one, and you forget about her. Now you're shooting Moira. So in this fight, like, you could have secured the kill on Ryan, you could have secured the kill on Zarya. Instead, you're just kind of spreading damage out, which is just not optimal. Like, you definitely want to, like, focus fire. Like, if someone's low, only shoot at them. Well, if you can get the kill, like, if Moira can keep one of them alive, but like, you've got so many teammates that I don't think that's gonna happen as long as everyone actually shoots someone who's low. But yeah. So instead, like, none of your damage there was really meaningful. And also, right now, their Rhine is dead, and their Zarya is nanoed. So who's the biggest threat right now? This lady right here. And Nano Zarya, yeah, that's really scary. But as D.Va, there's not much you can do about it. Like, you can't defense matrix her beam. So in this situation, I would have been like, ignore Zarya, go kill Ana. She's very, very defenseless. Unless Moira pockets her, but then again, then that's 2 of them out of the fight, and the Zarya should be easy cleanup for your team. So yeah, in this situation again, like just use your rockets, your boosters and your missiles and kill Anna. That's definitely what you should be thinking. Like you can't defense matrix or beam. And you're not gonna kill her while she's got the Anna pocketing her. Okay, eating that orb would be good. Now you're going for Moira, but you instantly forget about her. So yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Like, as D.Va, if there's someone defenseless, like an Anna, like a Zen, like McCree even, there's a lot of people you can just fly up to and kill as D.Va. That's sort of her thing. She uses her defense matrix and rockets, and like she can literally just kill a lot of people. Anyone who doesn't have an escape ability, essentially, if they're alone. And you should be doing that a lot more. Like back there, Anna wasn't alone. Now she is. I mean, this is the easiest kill, and you can so easily get that as D.Va. But like even if they're not alone, like I said, it just the threat of killing them is also really good. Like right now, Anna's not threatened at all. She could just, even though she's at 1 HP, no one's actually threatening her. So she's just free to keep this tank up, to keep Reaper up, you know. But if you put a threat on supports like that, then that's really gonna make so many opportunities for your team. Like, and that's even like if you get the kill, that's amazing. But even if you don't get the kill, just pressuring the supports is such high value. Instead of just letting them be free like this.
30 seconds.
Okay, so they're I want to say unfortunate. I like that you were chasing out the Reaper, but okay, you just get. Ooh, I love the instant reaction to bomb. You don't want to be stuck here without your mech. I don't like the reaction of running into the Reaper while you're demeched. That was risky. You could have killed you right there. He's still alive. Don't forget about him just because you're remeked. He's still somewhere. Where is he? Oh, you are shooting him. Never mind. I lost track of him, not you. So good on you.
10 seconds.
I thought he was still to the right. Okay, so yeah, in this situation again, ignore the hog. Like as long as these two are pocketing him, he's really hard to kill. But if you can just literally fly up to Anna, defense matrix, and rocket her, like. Okay, a word of advice for your rockets: don't use your rockets unless you think it can confirm a kill. That's how I feel about the rockets. If you're just pressuring, use the normal left click. But if you think you can kill, then use the rockets. But in this situation, like Moira, she's got fade. You're not gonna kill her. I like that you flew at her, but even so, like I would have preferred going for the Anna. Anna's just what's going on with her arm? Is that normal? That doesn't look normal. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Anna is just a much nicer target, a much juicier target for you to take care of. Like Moira's evasive, she's hard to kill. Anna, that's an easy kill, as long as you don't get slept or naded. But you can eat both of those as D.Va, so I mean, go for Anna is what I'm saying. Like I realize I have to be careful because I'm giving you advice. I'm telling you to be more aggressive, and as D.Va or Winston or really any dive tank, it's way too easy to be too aggressive, and you're gonna have to learn what situations you can survive, and the only way you're gonna learn that is by being a little bit too aggressive. So that's what I recommend. Be just a little bit too aggressive so that you can. I mean, you are going to overextend. You are going to make mistakes and you are going to die to it. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn what situations are safe, what situations are survivable, and what situations aren't. So be more aggressive, but like, you know, don't die, don't feed unnecessarily. Like some situations, sure, but yeah, even now, like I would still recommend going for the Anna. You're just ignoring her. Your whole team is. I think your offense goes a lot better.
Round 1 complete.
But I'll have a look anyway.
I can't wait
Ready
to get into
for
the fight.
battle. Understood. Red 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, again, you could have eaten that and should have eaten that. Like, look at enemy Ryan. He's already got 19% ult charge. Like, it's not the damage you really care about. He's very unlikely to get a pick with it. It's the ult charge. And like, now he's got 19% to his shatter for basically free.
Time to raise my DPM.
Okay, so you're just eating random spam here. That's okay because you don't need the resource yet, but normally you don't want to just eat spam, but like right now you're just waiting anyway. Unfortunate. How did she die? Where did she die? Where's Junkrat? What button? Here he is. Ah, did he get her out of spawn? I'm just curious. I hope you don't mind. I want to know how that Farah died. Where is she? Ah. So that's where he put the trap. Okay, that looks so cool. I love the armor just flying everywhere. So yeah, that's unfortunate because you lost your Farah. Like, you don't. I mean, you probably just want to wait for it to spawn, eh? Okay, you ate it. Good. I don't really like the Symmetra strategy. So she's just teleporting you in here, which is all I can really say about it is that it catches these guys by surprise. But apart from that, like they still got the high ground. They've got the advantage, and also you've got a 5v6. So because you lost your Farah. So that's why I don't really like this. It's very, very aggressive and it relies on the enemy making mistakes. Which they did. The Ryan just dropped down immediately. And you kill him. That's what I would have liked to see you do more often on defense. So actually this works just because the enemy team fall apart. So actually maybe that's not a bad strat in bronze, just relying on the enemy fucking up. Now you're a baby diva. Okay, so what their Orisa is doing right now, by the way, is very, very, very wrong. The point is up, so like I said, if the point is up, either get out or die on point. She's not doing either. She's just standing here. Best case scenario, she's going to get a bit of ult charge, which is nice, but she's still very far away from her ult, so it doesn't matter. But just no reason to do what she's doing. Like, if she's gonna die, at least die here so she stalls for a second or two. Otherwise, run. But Orisa is slow, so she probably won't get out. In any case, I do want you to know that what she's doing right now is just wrong.
Game on.
You could have eaten that. Okay, so your sim. I remember this. You guys teleport up here. Like, let's just watch it play out. And I don't like how this looks because mainly because of their composition. They've got Torb, Junkrat, Sin, and Orisa, I suppose. And who else? Pep? No, Moira. Okay. Anyway, those four. Zen, Orisa, Junkrat, Torb. That is a lot of damage. Like, jumping down into this, you may as well be jumping down into a bomb. And, like, it goes about as well. Their DPS just shred you doing that. It would work if you had, like, a more brawly comp. Like, if you had Reaper, Mei... You know, people actually want to get into their face, but you've got for your DPS, you've got Symmetra. Yeah, she wants to be like right out of arm's reach. She doesn't want to be in the enemy's face. She wants to be like about this far away from the enemy, I guess. This is where Symmetra wants to be, like back here, not over here, if that makes sense. In any case, so this was like just not a move that's good for your composition, because you don't actually want to be in the enemy's face with your composition. And they've just got so much damage. Anyway, so that doesn't work. You get out, which is good. I love to see it instead of just dying. Yeah, I think there's someone to shoot here. No. Okay, so right now, you actually want to try to shoot the grip tire. Like, I know it's not easy, but you can with your rockets and stuff. You survive with 5 HP, which is great. Like, this builds your Moira's ultimate, and also, your Mercy's using your ultimate to heal you up, which is not really a great use of her ultimate, I'll be honest, but it's alright. So over here, who do you want to kill? Like, as D.Va, you want to assassinate someone, just pick someone and assassinate him. I would honestly go for Zen. Reason being, he's very defenseless himself. Discord Orb is amazing, and he can heal, so just killing him is great. So that's what I would be trying to do. Just try to get on. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I actually do like that you took out the turret. That's a good start. You could eat the lava. And yeah, I think you cap here. Yeah. So all in all, like, my biggest advice is just to be more aggressive, to go for picks. Like, decide, I want this person dead, and do what it takes to make that person dead. As D.Va, you can really chase someone to the end of the earth. Like, there's not a lot of people who can outrun D.Va. Like, you got Tracer can outrun you, Soldier can sort of outrun you. Like, he can't get away from you, but you can actually, I think you can kill him before he can run away. If you hit your shots. But other than that, like, who else? Who can get away? Moira, because she's got Fade. Reaper, Mei, you know, anyone with an escape ability can get away, but forcing their escape abilities is also still really good. But you should also look out, like, if Moira's used her Fade, you can quickly go in and kill her. Like, let me actually just show you, like, you can kill someone so easily. You know, I know it's not entirely fair going into the practice range because it's against stationary people, but like... so that, I mean, that's... D.Va takes good aim. And let's say you're practicing your aim. But just to demonstrate, let's use Anna. Like, I'm just gonna defense matrix and rocket. Why doesn't that crit? I'm really confused. Their rockets can crit. Did I just miss? Why isn't that critting? I could have sworn her rockets could crit. Am I dumb? Yeah, I could have sworn her rockets could crit. I might have to look that up. I'm like... I remember that her rockets could crit, and am I just dumb? Anyway, that still does a lot of damage. Like, if you just defense matrix and rockets, like, that does half of their health, and they can't even save themselves. I could have sworn you could kill them like that. Like, was that something they changed? Am I just confused? Sorry, I'm googling it right now because I'm... Sorry. Could the rockets ever headshot, or am I confused? I'm like not okay. I'm really really sorry about this. I'm just looking it up. Okay, well, the wiki isn't telling me if it could ever. Oof. Well, I'm sorry for being mistaken. I could have sworn the rockets could headshot. Anyway, like, that's if you are defense matrixing. Like, if you're not, you can also, well, even just do that. Okay, well, that wasn't even using micro missiles. Like, let's say there's an Ana there. You can just go and... Okay, I got stuck. I'll do it one more time. I'm not claiming to be the best, but I just want to show you how quickly you can kill an Ana. Okay, that doesn't count. I do want to let you know they can actually just also do a lot of burst damage by flying into someone and meleeing. So, because the boost does some damage. Like if I boost into these guys, you can see it did a little bit of damage. I could have sworn it was more than that. Show me your health. I could have sworn it does more than that. Because I remember Diva had a combo where he could... Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this here. I hope you learned something. Again, my biggest tip, just look for opportunities where you could assassinate enemy supports. That's... or not necessarily supports, just anyone who is alone. Someone who is in a position where if you were to fly to them and contest them, they wouldn't be able to get away or get support from their team. You need to look for situations like that. Anyway, yeah, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what you think. Goodbye.